Hello one and all to another Tech Talk. Today I want to talk about Nina's normal hit launches in Tekken 7. I'd also like to thank the creators of the Tekken Chicken app for making it easily accessible for me to know the frame data. Alright, so we've broken it down to a few different categories. So first we're going to start off with moves that launch from the first hit. So these are moves that launch if the first hit connects. There may be multiple hits before the launch, but as long as the first one hits, the rest are guaranteed. First one is down forward 2. This is a mid, it does not launch crouches. This is pretty much a go-to punisher really, 15 frame punisher. Next one, back 1+4, you get the same sort of combos as down forward 2. As well as being the 16 frame punisher, it's a go-to whiff punisher too. You've got to be careful because it is launch punishable on block. Quarter circle forward 2. So it says 16 frame startup. It's a good option, especially against like an Asuka that's very parry heavy because it's a knee, so they can't reverse it. Up forward 2-1, lovely hit confirmable string, 18 frame startup, so common 18 frame punisher. Can be used as a whiff punisher pretty well too, and you get a lot of damage from it. Once again, these combos aren't optimal by the way, I'm just giving examples. Down back 3+4, 19 frame punish. Really it's her highest damage launcher that I can think of, the normal hit. Quarter circle back 4. Okay, so she does go into crouching state for it, but most of the time down back 3+4 is just a better option than this. So there's a little bit of evasion, but that's about it. Back 1. To be honest, the only time I do this move is a missed input. It's got that evasion, I mean it makes Nina sidestep to the left, so that's good, but it's a very risky move and you don't get so much damage off it for a launcher. Up forward 1, a nice safe launcher. Now she's in jump stance from the 10th frame here. But 26 frame startup's kinda slow, but for safe, that's not bad. While standing 2, go to 15 frame while standing punish. You can't get an up forward 4 after this, but you can get the jab combo. Sidestep right 2. Now I've separated sidestep right and sidestep left because sidestep right you can get a better combo because you're to the right of the opponent. Because you're to Nina's right, she can get the while standing one combos. Sidestep left, you've got to do something slightly different. So same properties, but you're on the least favourable side if you sidestep left for Nina. And sidestep 1+2. This is a very tough one to link, but it does still work. Quick dash into a down 2 works. So this move can also come off a 4 sidestep left or a 3 sidestep right. One thing to be careful with this is if they're off axis, you can't link the combo. So it might just be smarter to go for a grounded option, an OTG follow-up instead. Okay, now we're looking at launches from a later hit. So these are moves that launch if a later hit in the string connects. So they may be hit by the first, but they can still block follow-ups. I've put moves in brackets that don't guarantee. So forward 4-3, they can get hit by the 4 and still block the 3, but if the 3 hits, you get a launch. There's an 11 frame gap there, so they can jab you out, or counter hit magic 4 trade. Down back 4-3. I really don't know much use for this, but there's less than a 10 frame gap, so they can do an attack reversal, but they can't jab. While standing 1-4, huge gap here, 19 frame gap from what I tested, but it's good to mix up with 1+2 and with other mix-ups once they have to respect the situation. Forward 2-1-4, so the 1-4 is actually a natural combo, which launches. You can see there's a tiny gap between the first and the second, and between the second and the third hit there's enough time for them to do an attack reversal. But you can also do the 2 option, or you can just not do that hit. Okay, these strings of moves all ending with the down 3-2. So, just like I said with the option before, you've got the startup and then there's less than a 10 frame gap between the launcher and the low beforehand. So they can attack reverse, but they cannot jab in between. And they're all negative 13 on block. This includes the up forward neutral down 3-2. Alright, moving on to the next section. We're looking at moves that knock down into a free hit. So it's not a juggle, but it's still a combo. So you knock down into the ground and you get a free hit afterwards. For example, forward forward 2. You can do more than a forward 1+2, you can do a quarter circle forward 2, forward forward 3, many options, that's just a suggestion. Wipe the floor, down down forward 4, or full crouch down forward 4. So it's faster if you full crouch, by the way. Risky though. While standing forward 3. Forward forward 1+2. Okay, and the last section we're going to look at today is unblockables. So moves that cannot be blocked and will launch for a juggle. You know, usually if there's an unblockable move, it's got another gaping weakness though. Such as down back 1+2, 65 frame startup, easily steppable, easily interruptible, but you can get a combo from it. And of course, Nina's Poison Mist. So I've got the two different inputs there. I also want to point out if they hold down, they can fall to the ground. So if they get hit by it, if they don't duck, you can get a down back 3+4 combo, or any launch really. But if they do hold down, you can get a down 2. Okay, well that's everything for Nina's normal hit launches. Coming soon, counter hit launches. Please like and subscribe and comment below any combos that you're doing, what launches you've been using, what ones you find most useful for Nina. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time.